As bunches of electrons circulate in SESAME, they emit a narrow cone of intense synchrotron light. Optical systems called beamlines focus this light on samples of materials whose structure scientists wish to study. SESAME will enable research in fields ranging from medicine and biology through materials science, physics and chemistry to healthcare, the environment, agriculture and archaeology. Jordan has been involved since 1999, near the beginning.
I was approached by Professor Herwig Schopper and Maurizio Iaccarino, the Assistant to the Director General of UNESCO for Science, who explained to me the concept of SESAME as it was evolving and proposed that Jordan join SESAME. Jordan later on joined SESAME, became an active member and SESAME's host country. As the first SESAME Interim Council was formed and Herwig Schopper as its first president, myself and Dr. Dincer Ulko from Turkey served as vice presidents of the council.
Already in the early 1980s, Abdus Salam had suggested building an international light source in the Middle East, while since the mid-1990s, the Middle East Scientific Cooperation Committee had been working to promote regional cooperation in science.
In 1995, in a crowded Bedouin tent in Sinai, Egyptian Minister Venice Gauda and I launched a bridge for cross-border scientific cooperation, including in synchrotron radiation. This on behalf of the Middle East Scientific Cooperation Group. This journey has reached an important milestone today in another tent. It was always my dream to show that Arabs and Israelis can work together for the benefit of humanity and of their own people.
This dream and Salam's vision came together in 1997, when the late Gus Voss and Herman Winnick suggested rebuilding BECK-BARKAI 1 in the Middle East. Following discussions organised by the Middle East Scientific Cooperation Group and Tort Ekelhoff, Herwig Schopper enlisted the help of UNESCO. Ground was broken in January 2003, the building was opened in 2008, and construction of the machine then began. Prior to this, the site offered by Jordan had been chosen in 2000, while in 2002 it had been decided not simply to reconstruct BECK-BARKAI 1, but to build a completely new main storage ring in order to provide a much better facility. Milestones included the commissioning of the booster synchrotron, the assembly of the first cell of the completely new main storage ring for testing at CERN, and the circulation of a beam in January of this year. From the beginning, it was recognised that it would be necessary to train young engineers who would build SESAME, along with potential users of the facility. SESAME is greatly indebted to all the organisations that have made this possible.
I had a wonderful time working at LORENTZ, where I learned about beam dynamics and started working on the design of SESAME lattice. The training that was provided by European laboratories played a vital role in preparing many of us who have been participating in building SESAME.
I think it's a huge opportunity, especially for young researchers and for students. It's amazing to bring such cutting-edge technology to the region. It will bring people together.
It is very valuable and it is very important for our region because one country cannot afford to have a single synchrotron machine.
Here we are as scientists, and scientists usually belong to the humanity, not to the country.
That it will bring the possibilities to join hands between countries.
It allows people from different countries of the region to come together and to work together.
It would be easier for us to come to SESAME. We could have more beam time here.
So I am not only myself very excited about it, but also trying to motivate the people, the scientist community working in Pakistan to have this opportunity, to avail this opportunity.
It is like a dream to have a synchrotron of this caliber and of this technology in the Middle East that would enable all researchers from the area to participate and to motivate them to make research of a high level.
In addition to help with training, SESAME has received invaluable help in the form of equipment and expertise from a large number of laboratories around the world.
Soleil was very happy to provide help and support to SESAME with the contribution of MAHMOUD as technical director and several Soleil experts, the design of the infrared beamline and the collaboration on solid-state amplifiers, as well as the training of several SESAME staff members.
I'm very pleased that the Paul Scherrer Institute in Switzerland was able to help SESAME. Indeed, the material science beamline is based on components previously in use at the Swiss light source that have been modified to match the characteristics of SESAME. We are very much looking forward to the first scientific outcome from this beamline.
I am delighted that SESAME is coming into operation now. Over the lifetime of the project, I have worked with 4 technical directors: Dieter Einfeld, Gaetano Vignola, Amor Naci, and Erhard Huttl. I would like to thank them all for the excellent work they have done. Congratulations also to the SESAME team, who had to build up its accelerator expertise from scratch. They made a fantastic job.
I worked with 3 scientific directors at SESAME, Aslan Bey, Hafez Hourani, and Giorgio Paolucci. I would like to thank them for helping to set up the facilities where I can conduct my work on plant proteins at SESAME.
I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Hani Hilal, who served as the first administrative director of SESAME as SESAME was being established. Special thanks also go to Dr. Yasser Khalil, who served as the second administrative director of SESAME for 9 years as the machine was being constructed and commissioned.